Our top focus, the tensions between Tehran and Islamabad are rising. China has offered to mediate between Pakistan and Iran. In the latest, Iran has now summoned Pakistan's envoy after Pakistan carried out airstrikes against terrorists in Iranian territory. Pakistan has also announced that the caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakkar is cutting short his visit to the World Economic Forum in Davos. The development comes after Pakistan announced strikes in Iran. In a statement, Islamabad says a number of terrorists have been killed during the intelligence-based operation named Marg Bar Sarmachar. The Saravan and Jalek areas that sources say Islamabad has hit are deep inside Iran. Sources in Pakistan claim several locations have been targeted. Moreover, according to Tehran state media, several explosions were heard in the country's southeastern region that killed at least 9 people, which includes 4 children, 3 women and 2 men. Islamabad says the precision military strikes were against Pakistani-origin terrorists and their hideouts who have found a safe haven in Iran's Sisteo-Baluchistan province. According to reports, Islamabad attacked the posts of 2 Baloch separatist groups, the Balochistan Liberation Front and the Balochistan Liberation Army. Relations between Pakistan and neighboring Iran hit a new low on Wednesday after Iran carried out airstrikes in Balochistan, killing 2 children and injuring 3 people. Tehran had said its missile and drone attacks were targeting bases of militant group Jaish al-Adl. Tensions have escalated to the two sides, with the two sides pulling out their envoys and suspending high-level visits. Remember, the attack on Iran comes as Pakistan's foreign ministry had condemned the strike as an unprovoked violation of its sovereignty. And to get more updates on the ground situation, we are now being joined by our Pakistan Bureau Chief, Anas Malik. He's live with us from Islamabad. Anas, thanks for joining us. When we spoke yesterday, I had spoken to you about the tensions escalating between Pakistan and Iran, and you had said that things will only go downhill. We're talking today. I want to ask you, what are the latest developments? How is the Pakistan military prepared for what's to come?
Well, 24 hours apart, we're talking, and today the circumstances have now changed. Pakistan has struck inside Iran, and it says that it does not want to escalate any further. The Pakistani Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Mumtaz Zara Baloch a short while back, while addressing a press briefing, said that Pakistan did not strike on the state of Iran. She was very careful with the choice of words that she used. She said that this attack or this strike was against terrorists who were and terrorist individuals and groups who were hiding in Iran, and not against the state of Iran, and that Pakistan will continue such acts if it's in its national interest. Now, at this point of time, it seems that there is some sort of a de-escalation effort ongoing. We're currently on standby to hear more from the Pakistani military spokesperson, the ISPR, with regards to the operational details on those who have been killed and how was all of this executed, whether the Pakistani jets, as it's being dubbed, whether they crossed over into the Iranian territory, whether they stood onto the Pakistani side. The exact details will be known in a short while from now when the Pakistani military releases the statement. But prima facie, it looks like there is some de-escalation effort that's ongoing, and it doesn't look like that it will go any uphill from here or any uptick from here, and things would stand as is, as they have been since this morning.
Right. You mentioned there's an effort to de-escalate the tensions. All this is happening just a month before the election in Pakistan. Will that be impacted by what's happening on ground currently?
Well, yesterday when I interviewed the information minister, the caretaker information minister, Murtaza Solanki, that probably runs out, that runs sometime today as well on WION, we asked him very precisely that the pretext for the delay of elections in Pakistan has been cited as a security concern, and with the Iran attack as well, will there be a change in the date polls? And he was very categorical in that. Iran attack was seen as a one-off instance. It was seen as Iran crossing that mental red line, that psychological red line that had that barrier that had been broken. And the reason Pakistan, it was imperative for the Pakistani side to respond for their own sake in order to not establish a new normal. So prima facie, with the current situation that is currently there between the two countries, the Prime Minister, the caretaker Prime Minister, who is in Davos currently, has cut short his visit. The Foreign Minister of Pakistan, the caretaker Foreign Minister Jalil Abbas Jilani, he's in Uganda for the NAM, the NAM summit. He has also cut short his visit. So there seems to be some jitteriness, but all's well. That probably the Pakistani side would want to portray that ends well. That's how the Pakistani side would want to say that they are not someone, they would not want to be portrayed as someone who were underdogs, and the reason they've done this, these retaliatory strikes today, very carefully drafted out statement on their part, and seemingly enough, it's not just China who's trying to diffuse tensions, it's Turkey and Oman as well, what sources say. Though officially the Pakistani Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson today has, a short while back, has said that they currently, as per her information, there is no third-party mediation. But sources confirm to us at WION that there is an effort behind the doors on the back channels, and we might see some stand down and not an uptake from here. Priyanka.
Right, Anas, thank you so much for all those updates. We'll come back to you for more as the story develops. Thanks for joining us. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.